What's going on, boys? So we're going to be talking a little bit about defense today, something we really don't do a whole lot on this channel. You guys know I love my cover zero, big cover zero guy, but in this game, it's just not great. If it's not making perfect adjustments and then still getting beat, whether it's shading outside for a corner route and still getting beat pretty consistent, or, just pressure being inconsistent getting in, it's just not as good as it should be. So one thing you really got to get good at in this game is getting pressure in the zone shell and really taking advantage of the switch stick. Love it or hate it, switch stick is here to stay, so might as well get good at it, right? Something good to practice before college football 26 drops. And so today we're going to be in the Georgia Bulldogs defense, or really any 3-3-5 tight defense. It doesn't even have to be 3-3-5 tight, it can be any that has 3-3 stack. I just picked 3-3-5 tight because it's got 3-3 stack, it's got a good dime blitz, it's got a good pinch buck zero, pretty much everything you could ask for. And it's also got that loop blitz out of 3-3 mint. And then personnel wise, this is kind of just what I rock. I'm not sure if I'm really too particular about this, but we got platinum ball hawk on Earl Thomas, gold ball hawk on Kevin Byard. Malik Jefferson, he's going to be our looper, so we have a platinum quick jump on him, or gold quick jump, excuse me. And we're also rocking takedown on him because if he gets to the quarterback, we want to be able to take him down. Extender's pretty broken in this game, so when he gets in, he needs to get him down, And I don't think it's too important in this defense, but we do have two platinum quick jumps in Cedric Falk and Myles Garrett. I mean, they get it, might as well use it, I probably could rock some more ball hawks somewhere, but I really don't even think ball hawks do that much. They may get to the ball, but they'll still drop it. I mean, dropped interception is just a really big problem in this game. But that's enough yapping. I guess let's go ahead and get into practice mode and I'll show you some of these blitzes. All right, so we're not going to go over 3-3 mint, this loop blitz, LB cross, 3 show 2. I think everybody knows how to run it at this point. Like I said, we're mainly going to focus on 3-3 stack and then dime 2-3 odd. Personally, I do prefer the one out of 3-3 stack more, but I think we're going to start out in dime first. Go ahead and knock it out because it's only 2 setups, while 3-3 stack has about 4 to 5. All right, so when you're running dime, what I like to do in my coaching adjustments is turn my auto flip off. You always want the blitzer coming in from the left side. It works better that way. So now that we got flipped, any kind of play that has that blitzer coming straight down we can use. We could use cover 4 palms, cover 1 contain spy. We could use cover 3 buzz match, Tampa 2. But the one I like using the most is cover 4 quarter, so we'll go ahead and call that. And the best way to set this up is you got 2 options. Personally, I don't like match, so I'm gonna go ahead and shade down. And there's a loop or engage blitz. You can use either one. The engage blitz is going to be a little bit more consistent, but sometimes it's nice to switch it up. Personally, I'd probably run the loop here because he's going to be looping around to the running back side, the opposite of the running back, to play the run game. So that's what we're going to do here. You're just going to drag him over, put him right behind this other linebacker over here, and then you're going to take over as this linebacker, Jefferson, and you're just going to sit in this gap. And once they snap the ball, you'll watch him loop in. Just run with it. Perfect example. Let's go into replay mode and check out that blitz. See, I actually need to reorder my depth chart. I thought Jefferson was my blitzer, but it looks like it's Marsh here. But just check this out. They end up triple teaming that nose guard. So Marsh just comes in free, untouched, every single time. Well, I say every single time, but it's more inconsistent than the engage blitz, but it's still pretty good. And like I said, against the run, it's pretty effective too, but let's do it one more time. You just drag Marsh over here. Use Jefferson, shade down, cancel the match if you want to, and let him snap the ball. And once again, quarterback scrambling out. You can make adjustments. You can throw spies out there if you need to. But the reason that it's not as good as this engage blitz we're about to do here is I'm going to go ahead and shade down again and show you the engage blitz. The engage blitz, you don't have to blitz that D tackle. So say he wanted to scramble again, I can put him on a QB spy. And then all we do for this is line up same side, and we're going to hover over the right shoulder, or I guess it'd be left shoulder from this angle of the offensive guard. And once he snaps it, we're just going to run into him, then run back into coverage. It's going to be a little bit harder to do in here because, hold on, I'll show you. They actually won't snap the ball while I'm standing right here. But in a game, once you come down, you're in this kind of hovered over stance. You can actually just hold down on it, and they will snap the ball, and he'll just completely engage without missing. But since I'm having to do it after the snap, let me just go ahead and blitz him. It might work a little bit better. He actually went after the wrong guy. This one's going to be kind of tough to show here. Let's see if I can get my blitz angle right. All right, this might work here. He should go straight after this guard. There we go. That's a good example. Let's go into replay mode and check that one out. Like I said, same setup, you're just shading down, but you're coming over to the same side as the blitzer, and you're just going to engage and back off. So what that does is that occupies this guard right here. And the tackle is going after the end right here, so there's nobody left to block that blitzer. He just loops around, comes in free, gets to the quarterback. Easy as that. And like I said, you can do that pretty much against any coverage. They got cover 2 version of this, cover 3, cover 4, anything you need. But the reason I don't really run it much is if somebody did run the ball and say a formation like this, we are in dime, so it's going to be a little bit weaker. That's why I kind of prefer the 3-3 stack, because even though it's still kind of the same being a nickel formation, it is a little bit better because you got 3 guys back here that can shoot the run. So let's get into that, and I'll show you a couple setups over there. And so when you're running 3-3 stack, it doesn't matter about auto flip. Personally, I just leave it on. But one important thing you do want to do is disguise your coverage. That way you can come out in different coverages and they don't know what you're running. I'd personally recommend running a cover 2 shell every single time. Even though we're going to be running like cover 3 here, something like that. Let's start off in cover 3, and we'll still come out in a cover 2 shell. And this is going to be pretty much the same idea as the last one, but here, we're going to go ahead and pinch our linebackers. That's right on the D-pad, down on the left stick. And then we're going to press right on the D-pad twice to bring up the linebacker quick adjustments. Click X on the left side. You always want the left side to be blitzing. If you have to do the right, you can do the right, but it's better off the left. And then we're going to press down on the right stick, which is blitz, and it's going to look something like this. Again, it's not matched, but shading down in cover 3 is pretty good. So you don't have to shade down. I'm just going to do it for this example. And then you're just going to stand here and engage with this guard again. I'm going to go ahead and show a blitz. That way it's a little bit easier in practice mode. And then once again, he just loops around free. And you also have a great cover 3 shell behind it. So we'll check this out again here. This is the looper we're using this time, AJ Hawk. Let me go ahead and clear that up a little bit. But once again, pretty much everybody's engaged with somebody. And the running back's going out on a route. The only way to really defend this is that they block the running back and half slide away from it, I think. So blocking a running back might not do too much, but easy way to get to the quarterback. And like I said also, you don't have to blitz everybody. You can make a 3-man pressure out of this just as effective. So let's go ahead and do that. Set it up one more time. But this time, we're going to take the D tackle and then throw him in like a vert hook. And I'm going to go ahead and blitz my user again. Usually you don't want to blitz your user. That way you can actually switch stick around. Yeah, look at that. We blitzed 3 people, got straight to the quarterback, but you know how extender is. Extender just a little OP. That's why I want the takedown there. I need to readjust my dip chart to where I got that takedown there, or we would have had him, you know, 2nd and 15. But so check this out. Since we're really just attacking this one side, that D tackle drops into coverage, literally 3 people rushing. So you have a +2 advantage, I think, in coverage. And he still loops around just free. Nobody around to guard him. And there's like completely different things you can do with it. Like say they're really attacking the corner route on the solo side. Maybe you want to put that D tackle on like a curl flat. I guess you can't here. If you wanted to, you can man him up. Maybe you can only man him up to the tight end. Yeah, personally, I don't really do that much. Most of the time, I'm just going to send 4. It's a little bit more consistent. But another good thing you can do is you can man up your user to somebody. That way, when you switch stick off, he'll be kind of in a better position to defend it. I'm going to try to do it just running into him this time. But see how we switched off and now he's just running directly at his man? That's going to kind of clog up the lane and going to make that 10 times more effective. That's personally what I do in game. I just pinch, then I'd blitz the left guy, and then man my user up to like, say, the slot receiver or something like that. I actually messed up my quick adjustment. I went down on the left stick instead of the right. But yeah, I'd run it just like this. Let's go ahead and see if we can get it off right. We did. And he comes around free, and we have great coverage behind it. Personally, though, this is my favorite setup of it, because if you're getting pressure in pretty consistent, a lot of people like to throw like quick passes across the middle. So the cover 2 drop, I think, is my favorite. And what makes that so good is look at all these hook curls in the middle. So we're going to go ahead and blitz Hawk again. Pinch, of course. He didn't really pinch. I'm going to blitz my user just for the sake of making this easier to set up. But now the middle's still pretty well defended. And the cloud flats do a really good job in this game. So this is the best way to run it, I think. We actually kind of got in the blitzer's way, but he was open. I actually got an interception right there. Doesn't happen a lot in practice mode. The QBs pretty much make great reads every time. Let's go ahead and set it up one more time. Yeah, this is the best way to run it, I'm pretty sure. At least I've found. Look at that. I think they even blocked their running back there. He was on a check and release, and he still just ran right by him. Let's confirm that. Yeah, the running back goes to check and release, and he still just gets ran right by, and the guy comes in free. And like I said, if you wanted to, you could also like zone out, get another mid read in there. and do something like this. Like I said, you want to zone your user out or man him up. I'm just doing the blitz to make it easier for the sake of the video. Just keep that in mind. Didn't really get pressure there because, what's it called? He got hung up on the D tackle. I'll go ahead and show that in replay mode. Sometimes this will happen. They actually got hung up on our D tackle here, which is kind of unfortunate. But even though pressure didn't get home, look at that coverage still. He's throwing pretty much into double coverage here. There's no way he can complete that ball. And then everything over the middle is locked up. I'm pretty sure that's the best blitz in the game. And like I said, you can even do that at a cover 4 quarters. Prefer cover 4 drop. If you wanted to, you could do that at cover 1 or cover 2 man. I think they have a cover 2 man with a blitzer right here. Yeah, it really doesn't matter. You can just put them on a blitzer, pinch your linebackers, and you're good to go. But I firmly do believe that's the best coverage in college football 25. So hope you guys enjoyed that video. I'm out.